So it's no big secret that Overwatch 2 launch was less than stellar to say the least, with all the login issues people were having. You were sitting in queue for about 50,000 years. You could log in, you would get in, you would hit the connection, internet connection failed, and then after being first in the queue, you would go back to being, 100,578 in queue. And that shit wasn't cool at all. But if you manage to actually get into the game after all the login issues, after the back-to-back DDoSes, and all that stuff, if you manage to get into the game, Overwatch 2 is really fucking fun. And I know there's a lot of people that are like making videos covering this, that, the third about why they don't like the game, and it's not that much different from Overwatch 1 and things like that. But I mainly want to talk about the things that I'm enjoying in the game and why I'm enjoying Overwatch 2 so much. And the main thing that I am enjoying is the 5v5 and the lack of CC that is currently in the game. So with the 5v5, it changed it from being 2 tanks to 1 tank. So you basically just killed off tanks. So you have one main tank and all the tanks got a big buff, or not big buff, but they all got some changes to make them better or more relevant for a main tank type thing or whatever. So that in itself, it changes the game a lot to me in regards to how the everything plays out. Is less of a clusterfuck, because in 6v6 felt like you would call out, yeah bro, kill this person, oh shit, there's a ult, there's a ult, oh my god, this person, and then it's like, just everything's just, there's so much fucking happening. It was just a clusterfuck. And some people, they really did like that. They really did like the clusterfuck of all the abilities and the constant mayhem and all that stuff. And you getting stunned, you getting frozen, yeah, all these little CC abilities. Like, for context, I stopped playing Overwatch 1 competitively, like start playing the comp and everything else, when Brigitte dropped. When that dropped, the game was no longer fun to me with all the CC and stuff in the game. So I just took it upon myself to get off the game and just stop playing. And during the time, I came in for like when new heroes dropped and things like that. Like, just because everybody comes by, oh, new hero Sigma, let me go try him out. Oh, new hero Baptiste, let me go try him out. Echo, let me see what's going on. Then everybody comes back to try out new hero and see what's going on, what Blizzard had cooking up in the studio and all that stuff. But overall, I'm enjoying the 5v5. I enjoy like how much less of a clusterfuck it feels. It feels, with all the CC gone and mainly it being ultimates, which is great change. Some people don't like that. I think it's absolutely amazing change. Like, for instance, McCree's flashbang is gone. Brigitte's stun. Brigitte no longer has a stun. McCree no longer has a stun. What is it? May doesn't freeze. And there's like basically anyone that had like an ability to stun, it's basically gone, and all the stuns are like ultimates. Any CC is an ultimate now, which I like that. Way less of me just getting flung across the map and all that stuff. So other things that it does have more, I feel like it leads to more skillful play. Just that happening leads to more skillful play and more skill shots and more I guess actual teamwork, I want to say. I don't know if that's the exact terming I want to use for it, but I feel like it leads to more team play in regards to it being less people, it being a 5v5 and having less of the CC and all that stuff. And I've only been playing quick play so far. I'm going to hop into ranked later on today. You can check me out on the stream, OmniArthur. But I'm going to be playing ranked probably later. But as far as quick play, everyone that's coming to the game, they're kind of doing whatever they want. Everyone's playing it like it's TDM, like we're playing fucking Call of Duty. No one's really playing the objective. So I'm really waiting to hop into competitive, because I didn't want to play day one because of all the disconnecting and stuff. But when I hop into competitive, it's going to be good to actually play with people that play an environment where people are actually like, trying to win, trying to actually play the objective and trying to learn the game. So it'll be a completely different environment, and it'll feel more so, you know, what I expected, what I expected Overwatch 2 to feel like, rather than Team Deathmatch Simulator, where we're sitting here supposed to be pushing the payload and we're inside enemy spawn, just killing them outside spawn for no reason. But that's what another thing is. So, and it's cool that it is free to play, and you don't have to worry about. One thing I worried about when they first announced it was gonna be free to play was that anyone that just logs into the game, how they was gonna do the competitive, where let's say you would just make an account and then immediately hop into competitive. They didn't make it like that. So instead, someone who is brand new to the game, they have to go through an entire new player experience where they're able to, well, Blizzard is basically like, you know, taking them through the steps of the game. Like, oh, you can play this, play with the AI, play co-op versus AI first. All right, now you're in the real game. Now we're gonna give you unlock to these characters one by one, instead of just throwing the new players to the wolves and just letting them, all right, bro, here's 35 characters, find it out. Instead, it's like they kind of slowly ease them into it, and then even after that, you can't play competitive, I believe, until you get 50 wins in your unranked games. So by the time someone actually does get into your competitive lobbies, they actually do understand how the game works and how to play and all that stuff. So that's gonna be cool as well. And overall, Overwatch 2, it just feels like a complete refresh. Like, it just feels refreshing. It's just like completely wiping the slate, you know. RP Overwatch 1, end of an era. Loved all the little experiences that I had, all the moments that I had playing that game. It was probably the most competitive I was, for a shooter. Even now, most competitive shooter I've played, and it just feels like a complete refresh as far as like all the reworks for the characters, the 5v5, the couple of new maps. There's not that many new maps, but a couple of new maps, and then you sprinkle in the 3 characters that we have going into Overwatch 2 that we didn't have in 1. You know, those 3 characters, they change up the meta a little bit. You got Kiriko, the healer. That, man, I don't know if she's actually like really insane as far as healing wise, but man, when you're playing against her and it's her and someone else just healing on one person, it's just fuck whoever the person is that they're healing. You need to kill them, like just gun them down immediately. That's what that shit feels like. But cool that she's more of a skill shot type healer. Actually requires you to land the headshots to get the optimal TTK on whatever opponent that you're fighting against. And I feel like she's gonna be really, really good at the higher levels of play, rather than, you know, just good across all the board. Then you got Junker Queen. I haven't even messed around with Junker Queen, so I'm not even gonna speak on that. It's hurt the nerf to the ground for the beta. And then Sojourn, probably my favorite out of all the 3 that they released. Sojourn, I think she's really fun, and I think she's also overall gonna be way better at the higher tiers of play than the overall player base. Like, she won't see the same play rate across the whole thing. I think it'll be more at the higher levels that you'll really see her play. But yeah, man, I'm really enjoying Overwatch 2 so far. This is just like my first impressions, day one impressions of the game. I actually was able to play. If you wasn't able to play, man, you were supposed to switch to Asia like the rest of us did, bro. You're supposed to go to your regions, swap to Asia, and you was gonna be able to play the game. But if you didn't, RIP. Should be able to play today. Last night I was able to actually get into the game on the America servers, so it's probably fixed. It's probably fixed by now. It's like what? It's like 3 something when I'm recording this, so you're more than likely able to get into the game now. And I'm really curious to what everyone else's thoughts are as far as going into this new Overwatch, or this new era of Overwatch. How you feel about 5v5? How do you feel about all the CC getting removed? How do you feel about the new map? I mean, the new mode. I believe it's just called Assault, I believe, where you push, where the robot's pushing like the big ass Lego block and you're moving around the map. How you feel about that? There's no 2 CP anymore, so that mode where you went, captured a point, and then you went, captured the next point, boom, match over. None of that anymore. I don't really care too much about that mode overall. I really liked King of the Hill. That was like my favorite mode in Overwatch 1. I don't really like Payload, but actually still in the game, so it is what it is, as long as I don't gotta play on Numani. And as far as the things that they have going to the future, they say there's gonna be like a new season every 2 months. As far as the battle pass goes, it's gonna be a new season every 2 months. A lot of people, you know, saying this, that, and the third about the battle pass, as far as getting the new hero alongside with purchasing the battle pass. So if like it's pay to win or whatever, I'm not gonna make too much of a comment on it. As far as someone that plays Destiny a lot, it really feels no different than playing Destiny and the way they do their exotics, where you can buy the season pass. I mean, you buy the, oh no, yeah, it's called season pass. So you buy the season pass, boom, you get exotic day one. You don't buy season pass, you play, probably in the middle of the season you'll have the exotic. It's really no different to me, because anyone that's really playing, they're more than likely probably going to buy the season anyways. And if you don't really care, then you'll unlock it just by playing. It's really not that deep, and there's pretty high chance that the person that comes out, it might just be mid to you. You probably won't even play them like that, period. Unless there's a case where they actually do release a character that is absolutely broken and pay to win, then Blizzard's gonna have to deal with that when that comes forward. But as far as that, new battle pass every 2 months. So I mean, new season every 2 months. Always gonna be something for you to chase as far as battle pass goes. There's gonna be a new map every season, so we'll constantly get a new map to learn and have it into the rotation. There's gonna be a new character every 2 seasons. Well, every other season, I believe. So this season we got Kiriko. Next season it won't be someone. And then I believe the season after next is when we should get another character. And I believe the next character should be a tank, actually. And they're mainly focusing on healers and tanks just to fill up those before we get more DPS heroes, if I remember right from the Overwatch blog they had. And then that, alongside with the battle pass, of you getting all these skins and stuff, it's cool. It's a cool refresh. I'm enjoying the game. I've been seeing a lot of negativity about the game, and I just wanted to say that I'm just having fun with it. And it's okay if you two are having fun with it. Just enjoy the game for what it is, bro. Just enjoy it. Have fun with it while you know it is currently new. Enjoy that honeymoon phase and all that stuff. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know if you're enjoying the game, or if you absolutely hate it and you're hate watching right now. Yeah, let me know in the comments. But y'all have a good one, bro.
So impatient, think he mad about his current status. Keep putting on and fake impressions, that's on taking places. Check what my name is, I'm not famous, wonder